So some people have apparently waded into the conversation of Diddy Cassie lawsuit, blah blah blah. It looks like some, real fans, of Diddy seem to be turning their back on the rapper. But that's because this rapper has been in the mat. And it's very nasty, guys. And I'm super happy that some women are coming to the defense of Cassie, in as much as some also have kept quiet about it. They are genuine people who seem to be also in support of what Cassie has done. And thumbs up to all these women, the likes of Janet Jackson, Naomi Campbell, and other great personalities. So kudos to you girls. But for those of you out there, celebrities, especially female celebrity, who just have gotten mute about this conversation as though you haven't even seen it trending on social media. I just don't want to mention names over here just so people come after me. But we all know that some people have kept quiet about it, but they are best friends with Diddy. They're best friends with Diddy, but they've really shushed on this particular matter. And so, unlike these ones that have kept quiet, well, the likes of Naomi Campbell, Janet Jackson, and a host of other celebrities have taken to social media to delete every photo they have about themselves and Diddy from their timeline. And that's what we have to do. Anytime anyone comes out with first-hand information involving criminal issues like this, well, I am expecting people in the industry to come out to either, find their voices or, add their voices to it, condemn the actions, or maybe find a way of getting people's, attention on the particular problem. And that's what I feel Naomi Campbell and Janet Jackson, and of course, some other celebrities also have done. So kudos to you guys. Well, let's see how it goes. But this is the Nutrition Open Action News, guys. Officially, you're welcome. Do well to please subscribe to a platform. It is very, very, very necessary. We appreciate that subscription so far. We are glad that you've made this platform who it is or what it is. Okay, so let's get interactive inside the comment section. So officially, we can put what on your screens: Naomi Campbell, Janet Jackson, and Diddy. Some pictures they took back. I think this was supposed to be in their recent picture where Diddy celebrated his party or something like that. So Naomi Campbell and Janet Jackson were there, and so basically, of course, they are close friends to Diddy, right? And so basically, they were there to show support and all of that. Now, remember also that Diddy is currently trending because of his lawsuit that, Cassie, blah, blah. It's become a whole lot of conversation on social media. And I feel that finally, Cassie has found justice, even though she didn't go on the legal process for long. She got what was due. And basically, Diddy settled this in just a 24-hour, period. So, well, that's on their side. But speaking about, Cassie, Diddy, and people also unfollowing, what's it called, or ripping off their footages they did, or basically do have with Diddy, I feel that it is not just about taking off photos of Diddy if you have them. It is about time that people who know so much about this mystery man come out, put the real facts to light, so people also can come out with what they have to put out over there. I'm just trying to picture the kind of people who really have endured so much pain from Diddy, but they feel their life will be in jeopardy if they do come out to speak about it. And so, honestly, let's just be. We commend what these people have done. These women have done so well. I see people also lashing back at, I think, Naomi Campbell, blah, blah. I don't really care about that conversation. I don't really pay so much attention to that. But what I'm so grateful for is the fact that they are disassociating themselves from such a human being who really does not care about the interest of a fellow human being, but treats people as though they are pigs. They are basically trash. They are really not part of society. That's how Diddy's personality is. He treats people as though, yes, they're nobody, and he feels he's got the power, he's got the influence, so he could just treat anyone like a piece of trash. And that's exactly what he did to Cassie. And I'm just imagining how people really also who've gotten into personal contacts with Diddy can come out with informations like this to talk about. Basically, if these people are also disassociating themselves from Diddy, it tells you that they basically have been fooled for long. And Diddy has a personality that if you don't take care, he could coerce you to making the believe as though he's a saint. Meanwhile, he's a demon himself. So I'm super happy that the likes of Naomi Campbell, Janet Jackson, other people also have, unfortunately, taken off the pictures that they have or they share with Diddy off their timeline, off their social media platform. And I'm hoping that it is time that people cancel Diddy for good in the industry. Diddy has to be cancelled. Diddy has to be stripped off from all deals. Diddy has to be suspended. In fact, his account must be apparently no, not hacked, but basically just I don't know, but honestly, I'm just going through so much of psychological issues right now because I don't know if this should have happened to any of my relative, my sister, or something. Goodness, I really would be cringing by now. Like having dealt with so much of it, and oh my goodness, I'm just trying so well to control myself. Now let's do check some reactions after Naomi Campbell and Janet Jackson took off these photos from their timeline, and some people also have been reacting to it.
Photos they shared from Diddy's 54th birthday party off Instagram. The two stars attended his bash last week at Lavo in London, sharing images from the event to their social media page, with the photos in question now erased from their page by Friday. It comes one day after Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy, where she accused him of controlling and abusing her for over a decade. Cassie alleged that during that time he beat her, also to do drugs, and etc., 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 as we know. And now it looks like Janet and Naomi have pictures out. I would imagine that they've done that because they probably uploaded it so recently and all of this has come out, and perhaps they're pissed with Diddy and they don't want to be affiliated with him, but that would mean they should unfollow him, and I don't think they've done that as of yet. So people are reacting to this, and the first question that people have is, well, Naomi, you were on those flights, or Naomi, you were on those flight lists when it comes to everything with Epstein, so why are you trying to take the moral high ground or trying to be morally superior when there's questions about you? Now, that obviously is a good perspective, but at the same time, I'm glad that Naomi and Janet have decided to take this choice and being like, we have disgusted by what has come to light and all the allegations that have come through from Cassie, and we would like to stand with her. That is what you kind of need. You need powerhouses like Naomi and Janet in the field to be like, we're not effing with this man. Hopefully that might build confidence in other victims to come forward by seeing stuff like this. So I'm glad that they have taken that step. Hopefully more do, because I feel like this is the only thing that I've kind of seen of other celebrities in the stratosphere, because in my opinion, and I don't know if you guys agree with me, but a lot of these celebrities have been very quiet. They've been very quiet, guys. Ain't nobody said anything. Nobody reacted in any kind of way. When this has been the biggest news in the past 48 hours, nobody said anything. So I'm glad that they kind of made that choice and decision. But, the flight logs, the lists, that's always going to be a question on people's minds, since everything with that Epstein list broke out in, 2020, I believe. So people are obviously going to just be questioning it since then, but I'm glad that they've taken that choice. Do let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Just put up a video about P. Diddy's statement as well previously, and of course, we looked through his court documents in a previous video as well. I know that Cassie has settled this case, but I don't want that to mean that this is going to die down now, and everybody's going to forget this. I don't want that to be the case. I really want people to stay on this conversation. Hopefully fresh new people come forward to keep this alive, because I feel like, and maybe you guys agree or disagree, but Cassie ain't the only one. Child, Cassie is not the only one. And now when I see pictures of P. Diddy and Cassie with all the other celebrities, Beyonce, Rihanna, Kim, Kanye, you're just like, did they know? Like, did anybody know what was going on? Because she was extremely fearful, but at the same time you're just like a birds that flock together, you know what they say. So child, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this, and subscribe and send us super things,